Defend combat area at all costs. Retreat is not an option.
You're going to leave the Air Force, Ingrid? Are you sure? You've only been here for a few years. Your score is pretty exceptional, too.
I'm sure there's a replacement ready, isn't there, sir? I don't think who you choose for this position will affect the system that much. The Air Force will run just fine no matter who they are. I want to be in a place where what I do matters.
I see. The armed forces are designed to be less dependent on the individual. It can't be helped then.
A private military company sent me an invitation. The Pentagon's own weapon testing division, under direct command of the President.
Is that so? Private companies these days take these kinds of jobs now. That's good for you then. The defense industry just keeps growing and growing.
I'm not so sure about that, sir. It's true the defense industry feeds a lot of people all over the globe. But when I think about how much manpower is being used to find ways to kill more efficiently, it looks a lot less appealing.
I was just talking. Anyway, I am about to retire. I'm sure I'm starting to look my age, huh? I don't think I'll have the chance to die on the battlefield anymore. If the world really is at peace, the younger ones like you are going to be out of jobs.
But I think it would be nice if it actually happened, sir. It'd be great if the world was really so peaceful that we could all just exist.
Mithril, this is the USS Guardian. It's an honor to accompany our war heroes. We are currently waiting at the rendezvous point.
Unbelievable. The President was actually able to order a ceasefire. Yes. We will escort him to the 7th Fleet, so we can begin the peace procedures. We lost a lot of good people.
One light assault frigate, one prototype battle frame, system fired. Good. Maintain formation. Bring all weapon systems online.
Wait a minute. Where is the 7th Fleet? This is the rendezvous point. The ships and radar are... nothing?
Volko to Katyusha. The prey has entered the net, just as expected.
Show them no mercy! They deserve no quarter!
We're detecting a radar signature in front of us. But these IFF, that's the UCN Pacific Fleet. Dragon's Eyes, respond. USS Takao to AWACS, Dragon's Eyes, please respond. Connection lost? This isn't good. All units, prepare for combat against the UCN Pacific Fleet. Morgan, protect the Takao. Don't let us out of your sight. Flagship Vladimir Putin, sunk. Petersburg-class corvette sunk.
That rough threat battle. You better not get yourself shot down before I get a chance to fight you again.
Caucasus-class frigate sunk. Petersburg-class corvette sunk. Petersburg-class corvette sunk. The flagship and its escorts have entered the area.
Hold on to your weaves.
Additional Kiro-class destroyers approaching. Wait a minute. These IFF, they're on our side.
Anton, you... What's the meaning of this?
This is Admiral Zukov. We want to stop this bloodshed.
Caucasus-class frigate sunk.
We will not listen to a commander who is willing to take innocent lives.
Admiral Zukov, Colonel Anton, you are betraying your homeland.
Kadyusha, where do you think your loyalty lies? Is it with the army, the government, your ideals, or just your pathetic warrior's honor? If this does not lie with the people, the very lifeblood of our nation, then we are in disagreement. This is AWACS Oke Irel, or Eagle's Eye in your mother tongue. Mithril's pilot, please listen to us.
Head 2, Brute.
Lieutenant Colonel Ingrid, if you seek peace, then we are on the same side.
Miss Juliana! Miss Juliana, are you there? If you can hear this, please answer me.
Yuliana Alexandrova, ZX-08. Vrtchi, engage.
The enemy flagship is the Vladimir Putin, a Tsar-class cruiser. If we can sink it, then we can turn the tide of battle.
The Putin's info has been updated on the data link. It's marked red on both the HUD and radar. SAR-class cruiser sunk.
The 7th Fleet is right in front of us.
The 7th Fleet?
USS Takao to AWACS Dragon Eyes. If you can hear this, please respond. We cannot contact you. USS Takao...
This is a private transmission to Mithril. Listen, do not approach the 7th Fleet. I repeat, do not approach the 7th Fleet. General Renaud cannot be trusted. Do not trust General Renaud. Leave the area immediately.
Where do you think you're going, Ingrid?
Decoy's ready.
Looks like we're getting the good stuff tonight, guys.
I'm sorry. You will all have to die here. All 7th Fleet units, eliminate the Russians and the traitors.
So that's what this is. You wanted to use the UCN to kill us and the President, so you could sow the flames of war, leading the nation to pour all of its resources into destroying the UCN. Enemy destroyer sunk. The flagship of the 7th Fleet is the USS Enterprise carrier. If we can sink that ship, we can put a lot of enemy battle frames out of action.
What is this, Reynolds?
You may not realize it, but your presence is destroying the future of our country. The defense budget has been cut greatly. In under 5 years, the Army has been reduced to 1/3 of what it was, while our enemies are getting stronger by the day. We are fighting more threats, yet we have willingly become weaker. Mr. President, your policy is destroying America. No one respects us anymore. Our army is no longer feared. No one believes that we can hold up the promises we've made to our allies. Because of that, before we are weakened further, before our enemies smell our weakness, we must use our remaining might to wipe them off the face of the earth.
Enemy destroyer
We must
sunk.
fight for a world where our families can sleep soundly. A world where our children do not have to live in fear.
You're wrong. America is not defined by the strength, size, or technological reach of the military, and reducing it will not destroy us. Fear and hatred are destroying America. Having the biggest guns doesn't make us any more respectable. All our weapons are doing for us are showing the world that we don't play well with others. Humanity's development has stunted under the fog of war. All of our creativity and innovation has been swallowed up by the defense industry, while societies less fortunate suffer the consequences. We've abused the collective power of mankind to destroy, rather than to benefit. Instead of rising as a united people, we're scraping for what food and shelter remains in the wake of our wanton destruction, like everyone else. How can you continue to believe that violence will fix all of this, Reynolds? We are not a great nation if our people struggle to live. Our weapons do not bring us safety, only fear and distrust and suffering. We have a chance to create real change here, Reynolds. We've been ruled by our fear for far too long. War can never bring peace.
Mr. President, there is no point in continuing this discussion.
The 7th Fleet flagship USS Enterprise has been sunk. I never thought we'd meet on the battlefield like this.
All hostiles eliminated. Main system, disengaging combat mode.
Mithril, you're... Lieutenant Juliana, what are you doing? Stop!
No! I can never forgive her! Just this one! This one must not be allowed to live! Juliana! 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 Shut up! Just die already! What is this? Green light! Funnels deployed! What is happening?
General George Renaud, who some of you know as AWACS Dragon's Eye, was killed in action yesterday. His death completely changed the direction of this war. A call for peace has been made this morning, but there are soldiers on both sides who refuse to comply with this order. This is a decision you have to make, to be part of the peace process, or give in to hatred and give up your humanity. From past battles, we've learned that there is an increasingly large number of unmanned battle frames deployed. We've managed to track their command to a single source. Here, in a tunnel under a mountain in the Korean peninsula, near the Seoul 2 colony. The command signal is coming from a rogue AI, Ronald Reagan. It's one of the 4 AIs we created in the early 21st century to help run the country. The current capability of the AI is unknown, but it is clear that it can commandeer our unmanned weapons. That is a breach we must not allow. Renegade factions are heading there now to seize control of the drones. We need to get there first and destroy the weapons before they can fall into the wrong hands. This is our last chance to ensure future peace. Godspeed, ladies and gentlemen.